And this kind of surmises the process of the Israelites. You know, God gave them a covenant, and he said, if you follow my ways, I'm going to bless you. But if you get off, you're on your own. It's going to be tough. So we see this in Judges 2, verse 11. The people of Israel did what was evil in the sight of the Lord and served the Baals. Now, Baal is a god, but there's also other gods. And I want you to know that those gods, those spirits, are still around today. You may not think you're serving Baal or Moloch, but the god of Moloch is really the same god behind abortion. God of Moloch was demanding child sacrifices. What do we do today? See, we just reframe the particular god or spirit that we're worshiping. We want to expose that. It says in verse 12, and they abandoned the Lord, the God of their fathers who had brought them out of the land of Egypt. Then, verse 16, the Lord raised up judges who saved them out of the hand of those who plundered them. Yet they did not listen to their judges, for they hoard themselves. That's an amazing word. They hoarded after other gods and bowed down to them. They essentially gave themselves over to whatever deity or god was around them. And whenever the Lord raised up judges for them, the Lord was with the judge and he saved them. But whenever the judge died, they turned back and were more corrupt than their fathers. I feel like we're in a generation right now, in a time in history, where we're at a tipping point. We are one generation away from apostasy if we don't reclaim our homes. And that is a warning, but that's also a hopeful prophecy of saying, what if the church reclaims the word of God again, and we begin to walk in truth, we can resurrect and rescue the generations that are going to come from us.
It's actually kind of sad if you do read through the Old Testament, how many times the line of they abandoned the Lord their God. And I think about today, how many times do we abandon the Lord our God for whatever else we want to put on the altar? And so there's hope that the Jesus gives us so that we can raise families and be people that don't abandon the Lord our God, but we fight with the Lord our God and conquer these issues.
There's gods today that are vying for our worship. And the way we worship the gods of today are through our actions, our influence, our time, our decisions, and our relationships.